My dad has already told me that some of my YouTube money is his money because he reposted and quote multiple times the videos on Facebook. He doesn't realize I have analytics and I can pull up how much money I owe him. And at this point it's pennies, but you know, Caribbean parents don't play that. So yeah, he will be getting some of my first YouTube check. For all my... Welcome back to Wine and Chill, your home for all things millennial adulting and entertainment law shenanigans. I'm Stephanie, and today we have our October student loan update. All right, so let's get right into it. I have exciting news today, as you've seen from the thumbnail. But first, I want to say how much I've paid off this month. So as you guys know, 65% of my paycheck goes towards my student loans. That is how I continue to feel about that. So this month I paid off $4,866 towards my six-figure student loans, which sounds great, except I started at, let me read it to you so I get down to the penny, correct? I started at $304,680.17. Currently today, I am at $264,734. which is good. Almost 40K paid in the past 8 months. So I'm happy about that. Obviously, I'm not mad about paying $40,000 towards my student loans and still having many, many more moons to pay it off. Paid off all my smalls, and you guys have seen my tracker that's on my fridge that I put like my little stars. And now I'm finally onto my big six of my law school student loans, which range from $20,000 to $60,000 is the most expensive one. So we're tackling student loan 21. So the $4,866 went all towards student loan 21. The reason being, this is the only student loan that I refinanced. So I refinanced with SoFi back in February, I think. Yeah, back in February. And then in March, all of federal loans got put into forbearance, which is great. I'm very happy about that, 0% interest. However, this is the one loan that I have outside of my Sallie Mae bar study loan, which is the bane of my existence, as y'all know, that has interest. So I'm tackling this one for the rest of the year. And the rest of my big five, because there's 6 of them, I won't start paying down till next year since they're at 0% interest. And trying to do the snowball method, smallest to largest, but also kind of sort of switching over to debt avalanche, like by accident, since this is the second highest interest rate. The Sallie Mae loan is 10%. I hate her. So I listened to y'all in the last student loan update for September. I asked you guys whether or not I should make a tracker for each of my big 6. You guys said yes. So I made a little tracker. I wasn't about to spend money. I spent like $12 on that tracker to get it laminated, the original one. And now that I am much more money conscious, I wasn't about to spend $12. That doesn't make any sense. So my boyfriend so kindly, I'm obsessed with elephants, drew the little new tracker, as you'll see. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So basically on the new tracker, it's a little elephant, and each balloon, there are 24 balloons. Each balloon represents $1,000. So I'm gonna color it in. You'll notice that the actual amount of the student loan that was written on the original debt tracker is $21,000, but there are 24 balloons for $24,000. And that's because when I refinance, you refinance and then all of your interest gets added on. I refinance at like $23,800. So I just rounded up to $24,000 for the balloons, because with the 4.5% interest rate, I am paying some interest, even though I'm aggressively paying it down every month. So the goal is by the end of the year, I'll be done with student loan 21, which is great. And then I'll move on to what will then be 5 more student loans. So yeah, which is good. So I wanted to check in with you guys on your student loan journeys and on mine. So as of this month, it will be 8 long months that I have been diligently paying down my student loans after having ignored them for 4 years. Shame on me. Now I'm doing the right thing. And I figured I'd get to the point in the student loan debt repayment journey where I'm not getting my stars, which were at that point, and it wouldn't be like super exciting. And maybe might become kind of like anxiety ridden / depressing. Not fully there, but it doesn't bring me joy. Let's say that. It doesn't bring me joy to pay off my student loans. It's more like It's automated. So the way that SoFi works, you can automate only one payment a month. I pay every paycheck. So I pay twice a month. I was curious. So like this month when I made the extra payment to see like if I felt a certain type of way about like just putting the money, and I didn't feel anything. I just did it like I've been doing for the past 8 months. But the new student loan tracker, as cute as it is, to be honest, doesn't give me the same like joyful, jolly feeling that getting my stars did. And I think that's just because a lot of time has passed. Like 8 months is a long time to be doing something and seeing not no reward, but not hitting the goal, to be honest, to be quite frank with y'all. Let me know in the comments, how are you feeling? Like, how long is your student loan repayment plan? Mine is 4 years. I'm hoping to cut some years off of that. But it's 4 years as of now. And we are more than 3.5 into it since I'm 8 months down. 3 3/4. 3 3/4, right? A little less. I don't know. Y'all know I hate math. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there, but I feel a bit strange about it because at this point, any other goal I've set for myself in life, like bodybuilding, prep for 4 months, powerlifting, prep for 3 months. Everything else is a little bit quicker to attain. So I guess I kind of have to like reset my mindset and just think of it like law school. Law school took 3 years. I feel like law school, I got some like wins while in law school before like getting my degree. I don't know. But yeah, how are you guys feeling about paying off your student loans? I also think like maybe my feelings, I know my feelings are also tied to like current situation of the pandemic here in the US, particularly because I live in New York where things are a little strange right now. They're a little bit strange. So I just feel meh about it, to be honest. I want to like feel happier. Like $40,000 paid off I thought would make me be happier, but it's like I still owe $264,000. I know I'm closer, but I'm not that much closer. And I think that's what's kind of bothering me. Just a smidge. Now that I've gotten the unpleasantness of this long journey out of the way, I do have good news, which is I have realized, and that's what happens when you make a plan, the only way for me to get out of this discomfort is to pay off my student loans. Obviously, Stephanie, I know this, you know this. However, the only way to pay off my student loans is to make more money. I'm pretty frugal, dare I say. I'm getting there. However, I live well under my means. Y'all already know, like I'm only living off 35% of my paycheck. So I could probably cut a little bit and maybe save another like $500 a month and put that towards student loans. That's not going to get me to 264. What is going to get me to 264 though, however, is more money, which brings me to my very good news. I am officially monetized on YouTube. So I wanted to say big, huge thank you to all of you. I know most of you are new on my channel, so thank you for subscribing. My student loan updates will continue to run every month, so that way we can all be in solidarity in paying off Sallie Mae, because child, I'm tired and I'm over it. But that has been my one bright spot this month, to be like, okay, we're 8 months into the plan. Now I have potentially a new revenue income stream. So with that, how can I maximize that to then give more money to Sallie Mae to get the heck out of this debt? Just want to say thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for helping me to reach monetization. I super appreciate it. Share with your friends if they're having their student loan journey. The more of us that, you know, are open and honest about our student loans, the faster I think we can pay them off together. So if you haven't already, please like this video and go ahead and subscribe. And hopefully in November, we can talk about how much money I got from YouTube for the month of October. And all of it, outside of the taxes, is going towards Sallie Mae, Fed loan, all of my student loans. So happy to share that information with you guys. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling currently about your student loan journey. And yeah, let me know if there are certain aspects of like my student loan journey that you want to see that you haven't seen already. I figured next month we would talk about, because, you know, I'm going to continue to do this every month. The first week of the month is going to be my student loan updates. I figured next month we'd talk about investing versus, what are we doing? Paying off our student loans. This is my current state of mind, to be honest. I'm just like, what is happening? I'm just in shock, to be honest. I'm still in shock that I monetized. I had set a personal goal to back up 2 seconds about sticking to your goals. I set a personal goal to be monetized by Thanksgiving, which was really aggressive because I just restarted the channel. Keyword on restarted the channel in August. And in August, I was like, okay, I'll post every week. In September, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to do 2 or 3 times a week. I did twice a week, great. And September 28th, officially, I got accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. YPP. So I'm just in shock. I'm in shock that like it happened. I'm like very excited, but it also shows that perseverance is worth it. And I'm trying to apply that attitude towards my student loan repayment. So for full context, 3 years ago, me and my best friend, hey twin, still best friends. We've been best friends. Oh my gosh, almost a decade. I feel old. Anyways, I like begged her and we did an episode and she was like, I hate editing. And I was like, well, I hate editing. So 2 of us can hate editing and do this. And she's like, oh, just do it. Like, it's fine. Like, you can do it by yourself. Like, you really like it. And I was like, oh, I don't want to talk to the camera by myself. It's weird. So I forgot about it. Last year, literally around the same time when we filmed the first video, 2 years later, I was like, oh, let me try it by myself. Y'all can see that video. It's awful. The lighting is bad. The sound is bad. But I did it and then I forgot about it again. I was like, oh, YouTube is just not for me. Like, I don't have the follow through, but I really enjoyed the process of doing it. So this year, a whole pandemic happened. Social justice movement happened. And I was like, listen, I need to like focus my energy on something besides work. Like, I feel like I'm losing my mind a little bit. The gym had closed in New York, which I'm a huge gym mouse. And so I restarted my channel in August and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna follow through and I'm gonna do it consistently for the rest of the year, whatever happens. And my personal goal will be Thanksgiving to be monetized. And look at that, y'all. I think it's 16 videos currently. So it's 14 videos I made with September 28th. So at that point it was 13 videos because the Migos video came out after that. So I'm saying all that to tell you, there are still 3 months left in this crazy, tumultuous year. If you're feeling down, do something that like you've kind of put off for a long time, whether that's like YouTube or fitness or whatever, something that makes you happy. Because what I've always realized is doesn't matter how you feel, the time will continue to pass. So I can sit there and feel miserable and the time will continue to pass, or I can do something about it that I actually enjoy and enjoy the time passing. That's kind of how life works. So I highly encourage you. You never know. Maybe you'll get some extra coins to give to Sallie Mae. So yeah, and let me know in the comments if you want to hear more like about my very funny, interesting YouTube journey. But yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you to all these new people on my page and for the people that have been on my page like since last August and you know, watching me figure out how to do lighting and sound and all of that. I appreciate your patience. I'm working on it. I'm getting there slowly but surely. And to my friends who have been my guinea pigs this whole time, I appreciate y'all. And to my boyfriend, Gabriel, I appreciate you most and always. And thank you for drawing my little student loan tracker. It's very sweet. I just want to say thank you to all of you. And of course, I didn't forget my family, who my dad has already told me that some of my YouTube money is his money because he reposted and quote multiple times the videos on Facebook. He doesn't realize I have analytics and I can pull up how much money I owe him. And at this point it's pennies, but you know, Caribbean parents don't play that. So yeah, he will be getting some of my first YouTube check. For all my fellow yardies, y'all know exactly what I mean. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and like and subscribe.